your third to fifth year in comedy, I want you to be married to your set because I want you to have a beginning, a middle, and an ending. A song has a beginning, everything has a beginning, middle, and ending. So I don't want you to go out third to 5 to 7 year comics. I want you to stay in your thing. But note that by the time you hit 6 years, you're going to have your set just to reel you in if things go fucking nuts. But I want you to go out there and try different things. And, you know, there's a BJJ white belt page on Instagram, and they're fucking great. I did that podcast last week because everybody gives you a 10-page fucking thing to make you better in comedy. It's only 2 lines, I got to tell you. Do this, switch this, you know, adjust this. But they make it, when you read what inspiration they give you every day, they tell you that if you're going to roll today in jiu-jitsu, which for us is getting on stage, try something new. Put yourself in a horrible position so you learn how to get yourself out of those positions. There's no secret why a man by the name of Joe Rogan is a great comic, and he ended up becoming a great comic because to all his advice, to all the people that advised him, they told him not to let me open for him. Joe Rogan said, I'm a stand-up. I'm going to follow him till I get it right.
Wow.
And then something changed. When I got to the store in 2016, I had to start following Joe Rogan. And how do you think that felt for me?
Oh, geez.
I had to learn how to follow D'Elia. I had to learn how to follow all those guys. So comedy, you're always fucking learning, guys. And every time you go on stage, it's to learn something. It's not just, I don't give a fuck if there's 3 people in the audience. Good. That gives me time to do a fucking, what's the thing Belushi used to do? The somersault, cartwheels.
Oh, yeah.
Do a fucking cartwheel for 4 people. I don't give a fuck.
But you said this one time and it was fucking
Twizzlers, sugar-free. I don't want people saying, Joe, you're going to be a fat fuck, diabetes. You're going to get a foot like that lady. That's how red her foot was, and she got a tattoo in the middle of it. 0 free CVS. And don't forget to join CVS Health Pass. They give you tremendous discounts every month if you're into condoms and fucking perfume for assholes and monkeypox. Now, can you get a monkeypox if you wear a condom? Or this shit eats through the condom, too?
It eats.
Lambskin.
Those monkeys ain't fucking around.
Can it eat through a condom?
That monkeypox, they ain't fucking around.
You said this one time, and it's funny because my buddies, the Jersey triplets, they always remembered this too. You said on stage, you go, look, if your jokes ain't working, then you go to your stories. If your stories ain't working, then you go to crowd work. And if crowd work ain't working, you better dance, motherfucker.
You better dance. I did it for years. When things got fucked up, you know, I was telling somebody the other day, and we'll leave on this, because there's a lot of young comics that are going to watch this. I want to tell you this because this question keeps repeating itself to me and to other people. Should your comedy change during this woke period? Not at all. If you change it, you failed. If you change your comedy for people and people's feelings, you failed. What was I going to say?
Monkeypox eats through condoms.
No. You failed. But I tell you what I found out last week. And this is why I wanted to talk to Eric, because I made a comedy breakthrough last week that I've known about for years. Right now they're telling you not to do this, not to say this, not to say this. Let me tell you what I realized last week. There's 2 groups of people that love to get involved in your comedy. And tell me I'm wrong, Eric, and I'll tell you who I saw do it, who taught me it, and it changed my life. There's a group of men. There's groups, whatever, African Americans, Chinese, Filipinos, but there's 2 groups that love when you involve them in your act. And you can say anything you want to them. Just don't be dirty. Don't talk about ass fucking or the shit that me and my man talk about here. And that's gay men. Gay men are the most receptive groups. And if you go to do a gay joke, if you go to do a comedy show, and there's a table of 10 gay guys, don't even worry about material. You don't need it. Just talk to them. Just talk to them. And they're going to fucking love you. They're going to take you out to dinner afterward. They're probably going to try to fuck you. Just turn them down. But I want you to learn this. And the second group of people who love to be involved in your comedy routine is African Americans. Just don't be an asshole and call and insult them. But you could say anything. Call them Tarzan. You know, the sisters look like TLC. Whatever. I started comedy with African Americans. I said anything but that disgusting word, and they went along with it. You could say anything you want. I eat black pussy. It keeps my teeth clean. The fucking hair. I used to say all that shit, and not once did an African-American woman come up to me and go, I thought that was nasty. Not once. In fact, they said, you're nasty because you eat that shit. Nasty motherfucker. You know, sisters are the best. So I'm sick and tired, young comics, of people telling you your fucking job. Do your job. And if you do it correctly, and if you stand your ground, they'll accept you, no matter what you say to them, as long as you don't call them fucking faggots or, you know, HIV people. You don't need to say that. Have a great time. Gay people, bi people, they all want to have a great gay time. A great time. You know, nobody wants to fucking, but again, you know, because listen, if you say the same thing to 100 women, if I get 100 women to stand on my line and go, listen, that blouse is beautiful, 99 are going to enjoy it. One of them is going to say, I felt like that sentence was a little sexual. It kind of, you know, it kind of scared me. That's it. So with lesbian women, you got to be a little bit more careful. But speak to them. Tell them where you're at. Tell them, that's what stand-up is the truth. Why the fuck are we going away from the truth? They're lying to us. Nobody's woke. You're as woke as you want to be. Get on stage and fucking tell them to suck your dick. That nobody will be woke no more. Think about it. If you tell somebody woke to suck your dick and look them in the eye, they'll go, okay, I got a lot. I got to stop doing this shit. Where you performing that? Listen, Leo be here, and not this week. Next week, we're going to call you again and do another 3-way fucking Zoom on Comedy 101 for next week for these fucking people at home that want to learn how to do comedy and have a fucking, you know, everybody's got a fucking... You know, what do you do with woke now? How do you do your comedy? Just go up there and be the dirtiest you can. If you come up to me and go, they're woke, I'm going to go, then go up there and open up with the fucking, you pulling the Arab's head, fucking him in the ass, putting a sock in his mouth. Let them sit there and go, what the fuck is he saying?
You know what you did that got me really quick is you said, wow, guys, I was with a buddy in the car and we were listening to you and you go, well, guys, Betty White's dead, and I don't feel too good myself either.
Fuck no. Betty White is dead. That bitch finally died. She kicked the bucket. Let's wait for her to be 100. For what? So a twat can get drier? After 70, your twat is just dry as fuck. You're walking around squeaking. Half of these 80-year-old women don't even want to be alive. I love you, Eric. Where are you going to be performing the next couple of weeks?
All right, buddy. So I'm going to be in Vegas on the 12th. You can check my website, ericrochacomedy.com, also my YouTube channel. And then I'm going to be in San Diego at the Madhouse on the 14th, August 14th. So, hell yeah, we're making moves, buddy. I miss you. You look great.
I miss you too, man. And like I said, I'm doing these shows, so I guess you're going to be doing it in November or December. So,
whichever one, I'm there, buddy.
I love you with all my heart, brother. All right? And I'm happy you did this today because I do this for me. I don't give a fuck about the guests. I do this for me so I can get a good laugh. I need to have some fucking gay humor in my life. Next time we'll talk about gay pride and how many people's feet you came on and shit. And rub fucking cum in there a little. I would love to be fucking a girl. And then come on your hand and rubbed it in their fucking eye while they're coming. Like, I'm coming. Yeah, your eye too, cocksucker. I love you. And now for a word from our motherfucking sponsors, Jack.